All right, guys, what is going on? Welcome. So, I got to play Assassin's Creed Shadows a little while back. Ubisoft invited me to a remote play event where I was in my office. I got to link up with them, play the game. It was a really great time. I've been talking about it over the past few days on the channel, promoting it, let you guys know that I'd be able to showcase that gameplay. So this footage that I'm going to be showing you guys today, the footage that we're going to be talking about, is me actually playing the game. It's not like doctored footage that they gave me. It's me playing the game the way I wanted to play it. And now I get to showcase that and show you guys Assassin's Creed Shadows and what it's all about. And I had a really good time with the game. There is a few disclaimers I want to discuss before we get into this, because there's already so much negativity surrounding this game. It's insane. We're probably going to see it today in the chat. It is just, and most of the people that are saying negative things about the game have never even played it before. I'm not saying the game is perfect in any way, but it's definitely not, like, from what I played, it's definitely not anything of what people were saying whatsoever. I'm just telling you guys outright, like, ahead of it, I had a blast playing this game. But a couple disclaimers. The footage, unfortunately, because it was a remote play, if any of you guys know how remote play works, I was only able to get 1080p footage because it just is what it is. They're in freaking, they're part of America. I'm over here. So I was only able to get 1080p footage. So it's not going to be, 4K super sharp res, but obviously when the game comes out, it's going to be crispy, guys. Oh my God. But as for like bugs and stuff, I did not have any. You guys will see firsthand. Like, I didn't cut anything out. What you guys are going to see is my whole play session. And yeah, it ran really smooth. But as for a couple of disclaimers, like I said, it is still an earlier build. It's still a work in progress. There could be little visual things here and there that they told me that they already know about, that they're in the process of patching, that it will be good by time the game releases. But when I played it, I didn't even see it. So I'm like, I don't even know what you guys were referring to. That was messed up, but it is what it is. But another thing is a skill thing, chat. Like, when I started playing the game, I got to play the prologue, so I got to play the beginning of the game. You guys won't be able to see that here. That is something that Ubisoft wants to keep for everybody to experience the game offhand. I'll tell you off the bat, though, it was awesome. Like, the way the game opens up is freaking awesome. But when I say a skill issue, I went from playing the prologue to, like, they threw me like, level 25. I was like way into the game. I had all these weapons and all this gear and all this stuff, and it was like kind of overwhelming, right? And I was just like, whoa, like, I don't even know what to do with half of this stuff. Kind of caught me off guard. And so you're going to see, like, in the beginning of the game, I was like still trying to learn how to even play. They brought back the old parkour system from Unity, where you can like parkour up and parkour down depending on what button you're holding. So it was like, if you're holding, B or whatever, you'll parkour down. If you're holding A, you'll parkour up. And it felt so good, but I wasn't used to it because I'm used to the modern day Assassin's Creed system. I haven't played Unity in forever. So it was just taking me some time to get used to that really good parkour system. I really enjoyed it. And like I said, it took me a little bit to get used to like jumping into the combat, like super like late game or mid game. I don't know where you would put this, but yeah, so I just want you guys to know that. But a couple of things I did notice right off the bat with the game is it's beautiful. The world is beautiful. I kind of took my time at certain points. The beginning, I kind of got in the missions, but there is certain points where I kind of just walked around and I just wanted to see the map. And we'll show you that stuff. So let's get this going. I'll let you guys just start watching the video. We'll probably pause here and there, talk about some stuff. But for the most part, I just want you guys to kind of see the gameplay and just let me know what you guys think. Army got with the 2 years. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, let's do this. So welcome to Assassin's Creed Shadows, guys. Let me move my cursor out the way. So this is right when I spawned into the open world gameplay. And I was kind of just taking it all in. But at this point, I barely knew the controls.
You must be the one Lady Nene speaks of.
You could say that, yes.
Good. Come. Lord Kuroda Kanbei awaits.
I was expecting something more discreet.
My lord will soon join Lord Hideyoshi on the front lines. But before he goes, he must secure Harima's borders. To do so, he has welcomed Lord Ukita Naoye, daimyo of Bizen, to attend a rengakai today.
What is it with warlords and their poems?
An affirmation of the ties that bind our existing alliance. To be clear.
Tokubei, I must inquire about those men from China.
But yeah, so like I said, it's a little jarring when you jump into a story like halfway through. So they were referring to a bunch of characters that I just didn't know who the hell they were talking about, and talking about things I had no idea what they were talking about. Which
the
is
young Lord Ukita Hideye. I trust your meeting with Lord Kanbei went well.
I think so. Yes. Oh, who is that with you?
Hold on, Chad. So, all right, hold on. I don't want to stop it, but that part kind of caught me off guard, right? So we're like sitting here. We go up and we talk to this little kid who's a lord, and I literally laughed out loud when I seen that part, because the little kid asked a question and then the dude straight just walked away. I was like, what the fuck? It was bad, dude. But yeah, that shit actually was funny, dude. He just walked away. He was like, I'm not talking to you, bro.
Lord Kanbei, your other guest has arrived.
It feels
My
like
friend,
an Assassin's Creed game
welcome.
for sure.
You must be the one Lady Nene referred to. Yasuke's ally.
I am Naoe. I didn't expect Yasuke and me to be granted a social call from Lord Kuroda Kanbei. I hear you are in charge while Lord Hideyoshi is away. Some say even while he is around.
People exaggerate, and greatly at that. But we are not here to talk about me. There is an impending attack on Lord Hideyoshi's allies, orchestrated by a man who operates in the shadows.
What do you think this man in the shadows wants?
To destabilize our efforts against Mitsuhide? To stop me from marshalling allies and march towards Lord Hideyoshi? I would rather not speculate. I wish to expose this man and his forces in Harima. Which is where you come in.
Okay, so this is one of the things, chat,
Where do I start?
I wanted to kind of point out to you guys, because there's a few things in the game that obviously if you just see the gameplay, you're not really gonna. So there's choices that you can pick, which actually change the outcome of some of the missions. Now there are canon choices, which you can play this game completely non-canon. But there is canon choices for how missions are supposed to turn out. But missions could turn out all different types of ways. You'll see actually at the end, excuse me, you get to pick and choose, like, do I kill this guy? Do I spare this guy? Do I do this? Do I do that? So there's different choices to how the mission can branch. But yeah, but there is an option in the game. If you want just the straight canon, you could just turn on canon choices only and the game will make all the canon choices for you. But it's, that was one of the really cool things that I seen. And also, you can play as either of the characters whenever you want, and there's different dialogue. Right now, I could be playing as Yasuke, but I chose to play as her because I'm obviously a fan of the assassin character. But I do switch to Yasuke later, so you guys could see both sides of it. But yes, at any point, you could be playing as one or the other character, and you can make different choices, which I thought was pretty cool.
Today's rengakai serves as a reminder of our alliance with Lord Ukita Naoye, an ally we rely on to secure Harima's borders.
The boy's father.
You've met then? Good. Hideye was part of the terms of our alliance. He is young, but a bright, precocious boy, a perfect token for the continued goodwill of the Ukita clan. Above all, young Hideye understands his role He has quickly learned to tamp down his instincts for sentimentality.
Maybe this sentimentality is exactly what a seasoned, war-hardened daimyo needs.
In our work, sentimentality is a liability for daimyo and warrior alike. We judge ourselves on how we fulfill our obligations. If you did not believe this, then we would not be talking now.
Lord Kanbei, I must interrupt. We will be starting soon. My father has arrived.
Of course. Thank you, my lord. Many of Lord Hideyoshi's allies will be gathered in one place. Do you understand?
You expect our target to attack today?
Understand what we will face up ahead. Afterwards, I hope you will join us at the rengakai.
Join you in the one place I can't blend in? If you insist.
I would accompany you myself, but my rank simply refuses to do what I ask. Lord Hideye will show you the way.
But as for the graphics, I see you guys talking about the graphics being good. You guys don't even know. Like I said, this is the 1080p version. Like, I got to see it, like, way better. It looks really good. Yeah, it looks really good.
You're an accommodating host, my lord.
I can't wait to see it, you know, in full 4K.
A rengakai can be many things. A demonstration of insight, or a means to reflect on the nature of things. Given my father's presence, it is likely a declaration of intent, an extension of the alliance between our clans.
But as for the combat, you'll see, there's actually a combat set. I messed it all up. Like I said, I didn't know the controls. But the combat's way different than the newer games.
I am Lord Konishi Yukinaga.
I'm Naoe.
Kinda.
What brings you to Harima, Lord Yukinaga?
I am assisting Lord Naoya in the reconstruction of the temples and shrines that were destroyed in previous years.
I thought Lord Naoya was a military ally.
Lord Naoya is concerned with the well-being of the people, especially now that it is Lord Hideya's home. These shrines and temples are a reminder to the young Lord Hideya that his father is always present, even when he is not.
This poor kid, dude. You don't even know, chat.
Here you are.
And I had to play it on a controller, chat. But no, I'll be
An autumn's breeze fades.
on mouse and keyboard later on.
Gentle rains turn crystalline. Solid, yet brittle.
Changing of seasons. Another battle, same war.
Interesting.
Apologies, my lord. How might I refer to you?
This battle you speak of, what do you make of it?
More families crushed and innocents killed. It's no different from the battles that have come before or after.
And yet, you are no merchant, not a monk, nor a poet. I would ask why you've come here, but I think I already know the answer.
Which is?
For similar reasons that I am here, I presume. Who do you serve?
I seek to help the people of Harima, if that's what you mean by similar reasons.
A conundrum. Despite all we do, all our capacity for greatness, we are inevitably bound to someone in our power. This rengakai, The terms of engagement are set by Lord Kanbei's hokku on the imagery of seasons.
The third poet stanza should reverse the hokku, right?
The third poet must not speak of seasons. Even if his heart tells him, it is the correct choice.
It looks like you've prepared your lines already, my lord.
A stanza my son wrote for me. We do not see each other often.
A rengakai seems to be a good place to put his work to good use.
I will read it once my business in Harima is settled. My visit here has informed what I will speak about.
What might that be?
Regret.
Now, that word that he just used there, chat, you have to pay attention because there's...
Naoya.
I'm going to be tested on that question right there. You'll see it later on. That was one of the things I really enjoyed.
Flower.
You'll see it. I'll bring it up later.
Yearning for soil it knows. Petals fall silent. Yehagi.
No! Unhand him now!
Hideye, don't let them escape!
It seems
So,
Lord Kanbei's hunch was right.
This was me trying to figure out how to play the game halfway through. I was getting my ass beat, chat. But I was just trying to figure out the controls. There's a really cool parry system in the game too. I do get better, I promise.
I could not stop all of them from escaping.
Escaping? What did they come for then?
Lord Kanbei, a handful of guards are dead. Commander Tokubei is nowhere to be found.
His body was not found among the dead.
No, my lord. All casualties have been accounted for.
Except for one. They have taken my son. My son!
Lord Naoya, we must trust that whoever took Hideye will not harm him. There is no value in doing so. I will order a barricade of all roads in and out of Himeji. We will find him.
A barricade! I want our men on alert. My own security detail within Himeji. We should hope my son is found soon. For his sake. And for the sake of this peace, Lord Hashiba Hideyoshi so desires.
Could this be our man in the shadows?
Those attackers, the Ronin. You smelled it too, right?
Incense. An overpowering smell. Unlike any incense I've ever come across.
In a few days' time, Lord Naoya and I will draw up the next terms of our agreement. A meeting in Himeji Castle.
Not without Hideye. We'll set out on a path to find him. I suspect that same path will lead us to the man responsible.
Lord Kanbei, we've arranged for transport back to your home in Himeji. You will be safe there.
Yasuke, Naoya, exercise caution and discretion. The Alliance cannot be threatened at this time.
Hideye is innocent, just a boy. His safety comes first.
You have our word, Lord Kanbei.
These daimyo use the boy as a pawn in their political game.
When you trade in human lives, everyone is up for barter.
Not if we can help it.
Then it is a good thing we have leads. The castle commander, Tokubei, is missing. There is also that strange scent.
So multiple points throughout the game, you get to choose who you want to play
Our
as.
target has been busy,
But
but we know
I
what
wanted
to
to
look
play
for.
as her a bit more. So one of the things before we get into this next part, because that's our first time seeing Yasuke, a lot of people, obviously there's a lot of stuff around Yasuke, a lot of, you know, but all I'm going to say is, because I wasn't able to showcase the beginning of the game, but the way they introduce Yasuke, oh my God, it was so good. Because a lot of people are like, oh, he wasn't a samurai, he wasn't this, he wasn't that, and he wasn't. Like legit, and in the beginning of the game, you see exactly who and what he was, and you see what he does to kind of but yeah, he wasn't, he was it's actually it's pretty cool when you see how they introduce both characters. It was phenomenal how they introduced both characters. But yeah, there's a lot of story that leads up to this point. Obviously, you just see the super bulky samurai dude. Yeah, trust me, he was not always that. But it's really cool. Like I said, how they introduce him, and then like how he kind of like where like his background, his backstory and stuff like that. It was done really well. And I also seen somebody say something about the rap music. Yeah, there was no rap music. I think that was just a bad trailer promotion. Because that wasn't in the game. All the music and sounds in the game were very traditional Japanese sounding themes. It was the environment's very traditional, kind of like that Ghost of Tsushima vibe. That's kind of what I got from this the whole time I was playing. You guys will see though. But in this moment, I got freed, so I was like, it's nighttime. I kind of wanted to just explore the world a little bit. Before I got into more missions, because obviously I just got like I started up the game and I just got hammered with like 10 minutes of dialogue, and I was like, fuck dude, if I would have known this was coming, I would have, you know, done a little bit of exploring ahead of time. But I kind of just wanted to walk around, kind of look into some of these buildings and if you don't want the cinematic stuff, you can literally skip any cutscene in any game. Yeah, for sure. If you don't want to watch them. But yeah, I just kind of got up here. I was just kind of looking around, kind of trying to take it all in. And like I said, it's a gorgeous game. So this was me looking at the inventory system. So I'll break some of this stuff down to you so you guys can see. But obviously, you know, you got multiple different weapons. You have 2 different weapons that you can carry at any different time. There's multiple different styles of weapons, which I didn't even realize until later in the game. You'll see me kind of switching weapons because each character has different weapon types and stuff they could use. You got your mount, you have your gear and stuff like that. And there's a whole skill system that I showcase later on. It's really cool. There's multiple different play styles, and even the tools that she has. I would, like I said, I played this like a super noob, chat. Like I didn't even start using my tools to like halfway, 3/4 of the way through the frickin' the playthrough. But yeah, as you guys can see, this is what the inventory looks like here. I think I'm about to bring up the map. But I was kind of looking at the different weapons and the different gear here. But this is the map, and it's quite big. Yeah, it's really good size map. A bunch of different provinces. And the area we're in is right there, Harama. That's the city. So you guys can see the size of the city, then the size of the map. It's big. And I was trying to see if there was like any other things that were kind of like locked out. No, the map is definitely big. Yeah, definitely big. And it's just, I was like, yo, I got my ass kicked. Let me figure out how to play this game, dude. But I seen the sync point. So obviously, you know, as an Assassin's Creed player, I was like, you know, I got to go hit the synchronization point. But that hook right there, oh my God, I love that thing, Chad. That was the best addition ever, dude. You really feel like a ninja with that damn hook. But the parkour feels really good. Also, the game has seasons, chat. Like the game will cycle through all 4 seasons: summer, fall, winter, spring, and the map will change. Yeah, it's really cool. Like time passes and the seasons will change. I thought that was super cool because they've never done that in any of the games before. It's a real living world. But I was just like, yo, what's up in this house, dude? AC3 had seasons that were built into the story. They weren't like passing time seasons. They were story based.
I'm not allowed here. I should be quiet.
So I was like, yo, let me try to see if I could sneak in here. So this was just me messing around trying to learn kind of how the game even operates before I started doing more story stuff, because I was like, yo, I'm not trying to get my ass handed to me. I don't even know how to play. Yeah, the seasons, it's like day and night cycles. The seasons, yeah, it's completely different than what they've had in the game before. I was like, yo, what's all that gold shit, dude? I don't know if I killed somebody right here. Because I didn't know if these dudes are bad guys or civilians. I didn't know. Oh, so that was the skill system. I don't know why I didn't check it right there, but... This is when I actually went in. I selected my mission so I could do it afterwards, but the animus changes pretty significantly. There's the flips. Yo, her flips are so sick. I think I killed bro right here. Probably. Yep, definitely gonna kill him. Oh, Chad, it wasn't what you think, dude. I was trying to see what was in here. There's a parry system. Yeah, it's not as OP as the old Assassin's Creed games where you would be able to like parry flow. Kind of like that Batman style combat. They didn't bring that, but there is a parry system. Which you'll see me definitely take advantage of later on. Yeah, like I said, her parkour is so clean. Like you really, once you master all of the movement and her playstyle, chat, she feels like a legitimate ninja because she's an actual shinobi. You guys will see that when you actually start the game, like her actual ninja background and how she gets involved in the assassins and things like that. But yeah, she feels really fucking cool. I gotta say, out of all the assassins as of late, she is probably she's in my probably top 4 favorite assassins.
Oi.
Yeah, she's a ninja, and the main camera, the other character Yasuke is a samurai. So it kind of depends on how you want to play. You know, if you want to play as a samurai, kind of like Ghost of Tsushima status, you can do that. But then if you want to play, you know, as a traditional, like an assassin character, I seen this little world event thing here, and I was like, oh, what is this? So
He might scare the animals. I need to be quiet.
I had no idea what this was, so I was like, here, let me check this out. Yeah, the night is quite dark.
You're too far away. Don't move.
If it was me, I would tweak my settings, but obviously I have no control over there. But it still looks good, you know. It looks really, really good. Yeah, I was trying to. I was like, I gotta get closer to this thing, so I ended up getting in the water. I was trying to. I think it's just some kind of like little drawing
You're too
thing.
far away. I need to be quiet. Perfect spot.
Yeah, Cryptic. Yeah, I played it with them, and then they sent me my footage.
Perfect.
So this is a mission that could have went multiple different ways. My person told me.
Damn it all. That the smell of incense.
And I guess I did a good job. You'll see.
Lord Yukinaga, you look troubled.
Naue, you remember that smell, yes? When Lord Hideya was taken.
I remember that scent. I'm hoping it might lead us to the young Lord Hideye. Tell me more about it.
I have encountered this particular fragrance before. Many times, in fact. Business associates of mine. They are keen on helping Lord Naoya and I with reconstruction of holy sites. They are a strange group, to be sure, and that smell is unmistakable.
Do you think these strange men will come for you next?
I do not know, but thank you for not doubting me. I want to help find the young lord as well.
Tell me more about these merchants.
There is one thing I know about them. These merchants are from Bizen.
Lord Ukita Naoye is the daimyo of Bizen.
The Yokita clan is powerful, but not without its share of enemies. It is not unrealistic that someone from the Western territories would target my lord's alliance with the Lord Hideyoshi. And now, these men are expecting another shipment immediately after the attack. Why? They come here every day in large droves. I do not plan to give this shipment to them.
Let me go in your place, my lord. I've got some questions for these merchants.
Mr. DeMarc, I'm so sorry to hear that, man. I'm glad I could be here for you, and I hope everything's getting better, dude. No, yeah, I played it on PC. But I had to use a controller, unfortunately.
Never seen merchants' arms like this. Who are these men, really?
So I decided to take the, instead of going up and, you know, killing them approach, I was like, let me see if I can talk this out. But seriously, Mr. DeMarc, thank you for the support, dude, and I hope the fam's doing okay, man. Yeah, I love the way she holds her sword too, dude. It's so sick. Oh, and then the way she puts it away.
Who are you? Where's Lord Yukinaga?
He's not coming. Sent me instead.
He picked an amateur like you. Will this batch of shipments arrive as promised?
So I lied.
Lord Yukinaga's run into a bit of trouble, and the shipment won't be coming.
I knew Kanbei's hounds were onto us. Didn't think it would be that soon.
That's why I'm here. We need to be sure the rest of our shipments are safe.
Why do you care about the shipments we've already moved?
Kanbei has added additional security around the town. What do you think will happen when he finds your stockpile?
Since when?
You are asking me. Would you call our recent activities at Himeji Castle a success?
I assure you, Hontokoji is like a fortress. Not even a crow can fly through its doors.
Hontokuji. A temple. All I wanted to know. Lay low like the rest of us, and Lord Yukinaga will come through.
Fine. Tell him to pick things up. Our business in Harima remains to be finished.
Hontokuji Temple. They're storing the inventory there? A boat might help me reach Hontokuji faster.
You guys will get to see, so you guys will see every minute of gameplay I was able to play, minus the prologue. That they did not include that. They don't want the spoilers out there, so.
Just going to borrow this.
See, chat, I nicely took her boat, dude. Then she jumped in the water. I was like, chat's not gonna let that one go. It was a peaceful boat theft auto. Oh, my bad. But now I get to be a stealthy ninja. How long into the game before she came in? I don't know, Tech. Like I said, I went from the prologue to like halfway in the game, dude. Yeah, so I don't know much of the story myself. I love that hook, chat, by the way. Yo, I'm telling you, that hook right now and the stuff you could do, oh my god, chat, it's so cool.
Best if I remember,
you can assassinate like with it.
Heavily armed, all for a temple. If I were going to hide something, it would be in some place like this.
So all the little blue icons are your mission objective. The golds, I think, is treasure, and then white are like collectibles or something like that. I love the game, Vince. Yeah, outright. I had so much fun, dude. I was so upset when my play ended. I was like, dude, I want to... and I was happy because obviously I want to play this with you guys, you know, so I didn't want to do too much. But she has eagle vision. The other dude doesn't. He's not a part of the assassin like bloodline. She is the only one that has eagle vision. Oh, we'll definitely be playing this game, Mr. Mark. 100%, dude. It's so sick. Oh yeah, dude. But you guys know me. I'm a stealth. I love stealth. So I was just like, yeah, let me yeah, no bird recon drone in this one.
These were all shipped from Bizen. Signed by Lord Yukinaga. Interesting. Why does Himeji Castle need temple supplies?
Yeah, I think you could pick up bodies and move them in this one. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I was trying to keep clear of the patrols here. I was trying to do this as like clean as possible. Yeah, I did do a little bit of prone in it, because yeah, you can go prone in this one.
A shrine that sits outside of Himeji. Marked on the map, but no mention of any shipments going there. I get a strange feeling from this place.
But at the same time, you got to remember the contrast to this mission, chat, is if right now you could be playing as Yasuke and just coming through here and just cutting everybody up as a samurai. You know, there's no forced stealth sections that I've seen. I almost got spotted there. Can you hunt and craft in the game, Gabe? There is crafting. As for hunting, I don't know. I didn't see that in my preview. Look at that shit, dude. Look at that shit, dude. I was like, oh shit. So my stealth mission failed. I think I was trying to learn how to parry here. Yep. Because I was like, I need to stop dodge spamming and freaking parry. At this point, I was like, yo, I fucked up. I gotta get out of here. Yeah, you can pick up bodies.
Incense and the acrid smell of gunpowder. No wonder it's developed the rengakai.
Yeah, there was so many of them. I was like, yep, I'm out, dude. This was me still trying to learn the controls too, chat. I was kind of like, because I'm not used to controller. But I was like, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna get the hell out of here, dude. But her parkour is so smooth.
I need to talk to Lord Yukinaga.
Would I recommend this as your first Assassin's Creed game?
Perfect spot.
No, you gotta play them all, dude. You gotta play them all. You can maybe skip one, go straight to two, but you gotta play them all, dude. There's so many older ones that are just top tier, bro. But you could start with this one for sure, yeah.
Perfect.
Feather, Ubisoft gave me $0 and 0 cents. They just gave me the opportunity to play the game early, and this is my own personal opinion on the game. I'm not a shill. You guys know me. If I don't like something, I will straight up be honest with you, but I don't like it. If I like something, I'm gonna tell you I like it outright. Like, I'm not here to sell you guys Assassin's Creed Shadows. I don't give a fuck. It ain't my damn game. You know what I mean? I don't benefit from the game succeed. It is what it is. I just am showcasing what I played this is it. You guys can watch the gameplay, come up with your own opinion, and play the game or not. I could care less either way. Oh, you're saying that they should have paid me. I mean, I wouldn't say no. Nah, dude. Nah, I'm cool with Ubi, dude. They hook me up with stuff like this, you know, and it's cool.
Ah, that's cool. The Dai Tengu. Half man, half bird. Dancing with the katana among the...
Lord Yukinaga, I've located shipments of incense, heavily guarded incense at that, and signed off by you. Incense, ring any bells? For example, those Ronin that attacked the rengakai? You've been shipping weapons, my lord, disguised as incense. Did you know this?
Incense from Bizin? Yes, of course. But weapons? Of course not.
I'm gonna slit his shit. He's lying,
conspiracy
dude.
has followed Lord Naoya all the way to Harima, it seems. Using temples as cover for their schemes?
And shrines. There was reference to a particular shrine of interest.
Well, what are they moving there?
Nothing that I can tell, but I intend to find out. These places of worship are only temporary stockpiles. Part of the weapons they're removing have already gone to Himeji Castle.
Lord Naoya tried to help Harima, his son's new home, and these monsters have desecrated his work. They would stoop to any level, use a noble cause to get what they want. Utterly shameful behavior.
Monsters indeed. It will be best if you stay hidden until we set this right.
So there's actually a phenomenal question in chat. Somebody asks, is there a Japanese dub? Yes, I actually think when I started the game, that was one of the options. You could choose to have the Japanese. Now, I think the game's primary voice acting is the Japanese version. I'm not sure. Because I think all of the voice actors in the game, even the ones speaking English, I think they were all Japanese. So I think the primary... it's kind of like Ghost of Tsushima, where like they had the English and Japanese. This game has the same exact thing. They have both English and Japanese. Yep. So at this point, I swapped to Yasuke because I was like, you know, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to want to see, you know, the other character too. So at this point, I switch over to Yasuke so you guys could kind of start to see that samurai style gameplay. Not my preferred game. I did have fun with it though. So I'm probably going to play Yasuke a little more than I initially thought. But yeah, you know, I originally wanted to kind of just play this game as an assassin. But yeah, as soon as I played with Yasuke, I was like, okay, he's pretty cool. I didn't try any of his other weapons other than his katana though, unfortunately. Yeah, so this was me kind of just like looking around the inventories and stuff like that. I was looking at Yasuke's weapons and stuff like there, his horse. I was kind of just peeking. I didn't even hear the Japanese, Paul.
I watched from a distance.
So it's that simple to switch characters, guys. Literally, you just switch over at any time, and then obviously the missions will also give you other chances to switch, like in the story. But yeah, you can just at any time be like, you know what, I want to play as this person, or you know what, this mission actually feels like it'd be better if I, you know, stealth it, or you can switch back and forth. It's really cool. I'll probably play the game in English for the viewers. Yeah, most of my audience is English speaking, so. Oh, so this is actually one of the things we need to discuss. This is a big point on how the game is structured. Now you could turn this off and kind of put on easy mode, but by default, guys, there's not a lot of hand holding in this game, which for some people you guys are gonna love this. For some people you guys might not like it, but I think you could just turn it off and it'll kind of give you like areas to go search. But the game doesn't have markers all the time, like saying to go here. Like you get intel and then you have to find it yourself. So like this right here, this mission, they didn't give me a mission marker for this. They just told me she's in Western Himeji, which is the town over here, and that she was at a house and what city she was in. And I had to go find that shit on my own. And there's and as you see in the game later on, there's going to be other missions too. That's like, yeah, you got to go to this temple. It's in this part of town, and you got to go find that shit. And you get more intel by like asking people and doing missions and things like that. You can get more intel to kind of like give you a better direction. But yeah, you have to actually find it yourself. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of hand holding. It's not just like the following the yellow markers, like go here, go here, go here, go here. You actually got to put a little bit of thought into it, which was pretty cool. But like I said, oh, chat, I'm skipping the greatest part. So you guys remember in Assassin's Creed Revelations and Brotherhood, I didn't even do this until the end, but you actually get to build up your own like fortress, like layer, secret layer, and you can customize it. You get to recruit like your own people, kind of like in Brotherhood, and you can call them in on missions. So say you're up on a building, you could call in the assassin and they will fucking assassinate the person, dude. It's just like Revelations and Brotherhood. They had the whole thing you can like build up and shit, like your own little camp and everything. Yeah, I don't even know how that was actually one of the first things I wanted to talk about. Completely forgot about it. But yeah, you build up your own like little base camp, you recruit people, and you can call them in on missions to do like little assassinations and shit. Yeah, that shit is cool as hell, dude. Yeah, it's like I'll show you if it pops up on screen when I target somebody. You'll see like actually, let me move to the other side of the screen. You'll see it on this side of the screen. Where the skills are, it has a little the little option, and yeah, you can push it and then they'll come down and like fucking assassinate the person. And like I said, I was just so overwhelmed getting into the game. There were so many things that I wanted to like see. I needed to play through the story and things I missed. So there's a lot of stuff that I'm not even gonna be able to showcase for you guys proper, but yeah, that was one of the cool things. But let's get this going, because I know some of you guys want to see the fucking gameplay. Oh, I don't know why. I forgot to cut that part out of the capture. Whatever. We're good. But yeah, so this was me trying to figure out where to go. I was like, oh, it's in Western Himeji or whatnot. So I was going to the west side of the town, and we were just kind of looking for the house. It wasn't that hard to find, honestly. Because every location will have a question mark. You just don't know which one to go to. So I kind of was like, well, this question mark was on the west side. This should be it, and it actually was.
A big house for a castle guard.
Yep. So this was my mission location. So now I'm like, yo, let me cut some people up. Armigel, thank you so much for the gifted. I do appreciate it. Also, there was a membership milestone earlier. I'll check it out later. I'm so sorry I missed that. Is Aerostorm? I don't know if there's an Aerostorm. I only see in the assassin. Like I said, I barely even did the assassination thing. I don't know if the world changes that much, like with actions and stuff you do. I didn't see any of that firsthand. But yeah, this was me kind of testing out his new. I haven't played it. That was a good throw, dude. The gun was bad. There's skills for the gun. Like I said, they didn't give me a really good build. When I checked out the skills afterwards, I was like, dude, this is not even a good build, bro. Like, I would have had the build way better. I literally spend like 10 minutes later, guys, just fighting people, just trying to learn how to play. Oh, Mr. DeMarc with the 3 years, dude, that's crazy, man. Is there fishing? Oh, yo, I don't know. That'd be cool.
What has that dolt gotten himself into this time?
This is what I'm trying to find out. Do you know where he is?
He has likely started gambling again, based on how many people he owes money to. Again. But then, I found this in his room. What is a watch commander doing with a shrine fortune? I don't think I've ever seen him pray.
Any idea where I can find him?
I bet he's at that gambling den in town. If you see him, tell him his dear wife can't wait to break his tailbone with her foot.
A fortune? But the characters do not make sense.
You are leaving?
A
Good.
secret message?
When you
Tokubei
find
has gone through extra trouble to hide this. Tokubei likely has been compromised. I should see if I can find the gambling den first. Tokubei has yet to resurface.
But yeah, there was so many things that like the build I was using, like the skills weren't optimized. Like obviously it was just a test build, but like my actual character will be way better. Both, you know, yeah. But I look at it later on. And I'm like, I try to figure out, you know, I showcase some of the skills. You guys will see them here in a little while. Tailing missions. I don't think there was a single one in this playthrough. At least I don't think. No, I don't think there was.
This has to be the gambling den.
Please, just walk away.
So here I was like, yo, you know what?
Better take care of those guards before going in.
I was like, let's do this. Savage.
Very well.
I see you have manners. Your heads will be my prize.
Yeah, so this was me kind of just trying to figure out the controls and how to play. Oh, there's a decapitation. It's that kick is crazy. I was like, what? the reason why they're so tanky, like I said, the build was so badly optimized. And that might have been my fault for not like putting skill points where they should have been. But yeah, their build was poorly optimized. Like none of the skills were upgraded. I was just using like the baseline skills right now. Yo, it's cool because you can block gunshots with your sword too. Like a pro, chat. Like a pro.
A fortune. But the characters do not make sense. A secret message?
But then I had my fun. I was like, all right, now I'm gonna play for real. Yeah, so you can parry in this. The one thing I wasn't taking advantage of is when they get in a vulnerable state, you can like do mega damage and shit to them, and I just wasn't doing it because obviously I didn't know how to play.
Better take care of those guards before going in.
Any famous historical figures? Not that I can see. Can you interact with people? I didn't see any like interactions with like there are people that you can like talk to and interact with. I don't think it's like every NPC though. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, sabotage this bell. Yeah, I was trying to see what his parkour was like if you could kind of sneak around with him if you wanted to. He's okay. Definitely not his go-to. I don't think he has a top down, but I don't know if it was just the angle we were at right here where I couldn't assassinate from above. But yeah, I don't think he has a from above assassination. Yeah, I was like, yo, hold on. I'm gonna try to sneak up behind this dude. I'm gonna try to kick him off. Oh. It worked, chat. But he didn't die, unfortunately.
Oh, this is frustrating. Come on! I see the enemy is below.
That dude's over there throwing knives at me. There's that. So I thought I killed everybody at this point. Obviously there was... This dude just didn't want to die. I was like, bro, how are you still alive, dude? A modern day story? No, Gabe, I don't think there is a modern day story. They change up the animus in this one quite a bit. Yeah, it's completely... There is like a modern day aspect to it, but it's definitely a lot different. Yeah, it's not like the Desmond Miles type stuff. Seems like they've gone away from that, but there is a modern day aspect to it. Yeah, so I had picked up that sword, but then I was like, oh, they had already given me like these like showcase weapons. And that's when I kind of was looking at the different weapons. So yeah, those are the different style weapons. You can use that big ass freaking hammer thing. I was just like, bro, but I stuck with the katana because I'm a basic ass bitch.
Tokubei? Where are your clothes?
It's you! From the rengakai. Who sent you here? What do you want with me?
I just want to ask you a few questions. Nothing more.
Questions, you say? Fine, fine. Let's go outside and talk about it.
That shit is up his crack, chat. I was like,
Just
damn, that shit is
Don't
deep,
worry.
bro.
I'm no threat to you, which is why you should leave me alone.
Come back!
Give up! You'll never catch me!
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with somebody running around that naked, bro. You know he's got a lot of mobility that we're lacking. I was gonna slit his shit, but then I was like, you know what? Chat wouldn't like that, so
No more! I can't
didn't.
run anymore. What do you want from me?
Fred,
I only
happy
have
birthday,
questions.
brother.
Starting with, why did you disappear after the rengakai?
After you showed up, everything went to shit. All that killing. I had to run. But I'm innocent. Do you hear me? Innocent.
Tokubei, listen to me. I visited your house and found your wife accosted by thugs.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. No. Oh, is she okay? Is my wife okay?
She is fine. She is worried about you.
This is all my fault. She will never forgive me.
Tell me what you know about the attack at the rengakai.
Men from Bizen offered money to stay at Himeji Castle.
Who ordered this attack?
Some samurai from Chugoku. On behalf of his master, I followed them, and they've infiltrated the castle. And once they received that weird code, all hell broke loose. I didn't think they would kidnap the son of a daimyo.
The strange fortune.
Keep it, burn it, I don't care. It's a bad omen, just like me. Especially to my wife.
You still have a chance to make this right. Tell me what positions the men from Bizen have taken.
I wrote it all down to cover my ass in case things got bad.
This is good information, but I will need someone who can take me to the samurai and his men.
Yes, a good idea. Oh, who? Me?
Your wife married a courageous man, did she not? You dodged your would-be assailants and gathered vital information from them. You are resourceful.
I guess you're right. Fine. Back to Himeji Castle. Oh, and maybe I'll check on my wife. Oh, maybe not. Oh, she's going to kill me. And I have you to thank for that.
But again, bro, thank you. Hey, I appreciate you being here on your birthday. Fred, happy birthday, dude. I hope you have the greatest day, man. Yeah, so this was another one of those missions where I had to kind of figure out where I had to go. But for this one, I had already seen the shrine as I was coming back into town. So I knew automatically where I had to go. But this is another cool aspect I think you guys are going to appreciate that they brought. I don't think they ever had it's been a while since they had, I guess you could say, boss fights. You'll see, it's really cool. Really, I was not going after that dog. It was just...
This Miko does not carry herself like the others.
You don't understand. I have business with her.
Oh,
There she
I
is.
understand. The Miko is entertaining guests. You'll have to pray for your answers.
Can you buy and cook food? You can get rations. I don't know if you can cook,
The
though.
dead are always ready to speak to us. We must be ready to listen in return. Are you ready, Zika?
I was hoping you could tell me what this fortune says.
Who gave you that? It doesn't belong to you. You shouldn't be here.
So she was a shinobi. And I'm whipping her ass, chat.
You will not interfere with the Master's wishes!
Easy clap. And I was like, yo, are these ladies dressed the same way? Like people we got to worry about? And I was like, nah, we're good. So this was another one. They told me that I had to go to another shrine. They said that this one was in the southeastern part of the city. And then I seen the question mark over there. I was like, there's only one other question mark in the southeast part of the city. And that's when I was like, so it has to be this location. So like I said, finding the locations you have to go to isn't like rocket science, but you do got to kind of pay attention a little bit. And this was the shrine. So I was like, oh shit, okay, we got it. First try. So in this area, I actually got a side quest, and I didn't know how to... I got confused. I was like, yo, I don't know where I was supposed to go for it, or what I was supposed to do.
Do not take your eyes off our guest.
He asked for privacy in the garden. What was I supposed to do?
Yeah, so this was like a little side quest over here. That little icon there, I think. I think I was supposed to talk to him after I killed the Ronin.
Are you all right? Where is your mother?
You're one of them, aren't you? The Ronin who killed my mother.
I will not harm you. You have my word.
I prayed to the kami to make me a spirit too, so I don't have to be lonely and scared.
You do not need to be scared anymore. I will take care of the Ronin.
So the kami did send you.
Since Lord Nobunaga died, so many Ronin have turned to violence. I must put a stop to it.
Yeah, see, so I got oh, kill Harama Ronin. So yeah, I didn't do that. I was like, yo, what do I gotta do? And now I know what I had to do. I just wasn't paying attention to the quest pop up. Yeah, his parents were killed by Ronin.
It is the young lord. He looks injured.
Good health for all.
Young lord, are you hurt? Who did this to you?
Oh, it's you. It hurts, but it is getting better. Such chaos and confusion at the rengakai.
I thought those Ronin were going to kill me to get back at my father, but they brought me here.
I spoke with your father at the rengakai.
You did? May I ask, what was the stanza about?
So remember earlier when I told you guys, remember when I told you guys that you actually had to pay attention? So when you're in the stanza with the guy, he tells you what his thing's about, and he says the words regret. And I believe to get a certain ending, and I don't know, I got it right.
The young lord.
And then it kind of like you kind of get like a good ending later on in this mission. But yeah, like you'll see right here, I get questioned, and this shit actually matters.
Are you hurt? Who did this to you?
Oh, it's you. It hurts, but it is getting better. Such chaos and confusion at the rengakai.
I thought those Ronin were going to kill me to get back at my father, but they brought me here.
I spoke with your father at the rengakai.
You did? May I ask, what was the stanza about?
Regret.
I had prepared a stanza for him. It was a message for the both of us.
Something must be weighing on my father's mind. I hope he is all right.
Young lord, we should get going.
Of course.
Yeah, Fred, there's different outcomes depending on dialogue choices.
Many shrines and temples were damaged in the fighting. My father contributed to the reconstruction. A way to help the people make sense of their suffering.
That was a kind thing to do.
He had a hard childhood. I don't think he had anyone caring for him back then. That is why I obeyed when he sent me to Lords Hideyoshi and Kanbei. My way of caring for him in return. Am I safe from the Ronin now?
Not yet, but you will be soon.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out this little kid's mission. I was like, wait, what the hell do I got to do? And then I like didn't see anything, so I was like, I was mad confused. See, but the hideout chat, I should have freaking seen what that was. At first I was looking around because I was like, well, maybe the Ronin are like here in this area and I got to kill him so he could leave. And eventually I was just like, huh? I don't know.
Oh, have you come to take our young lord away? Such a pity. We are quite fond of him.
Do you not find it odd that you are asked to hide the son of a daimyo?
It is not for me to question such things. I am but the humble servant. As you are, I am sure. Good day, then. Until our paths cross again.
So, you serve both Lord Hideyoshi and the Yukita clan now?
I suppose that's true. I am bound to Lord Hideyoshi's service, but he and Lord Kanbei must care for me in return. All this attention just for me. I will prove myself worthy of their protection.
So I started with this armor Fred only because Ubisoft gave it to me.
Father!
There's like gear in the game that you can find and upgrade and things like that. But yeah, this was the set that they started me with. But I don't think this is the set you would start the game with.
It is good to see you again. Have you come to take me to Himeji?
You must go with my men to Okayama. I cannot take you to Himeji Castle.
In Bizen? But are you disappointed in me, Father? Did I do something wrong?
Of course not. Please, just go with them.
Lord Naoye, you have impeccable timing.
Yes, we both do.
Why are you here?
For my son, of course. One of the servants told my men he was spotted in the shrine.
My lord, why will you not let your son return to Himeji Castle?
This is no concern of yours.
Sus.
Lord Hideye was badly injured. Why rush him away? He needs time to heal.
What I wish for is irrelevant. He is not safe here.
And you expect Lord Hideye will make it back to Okayama Castle without interference?
Enough of this badgering. Does Lord Kanbei know you're here?
He does not.
Lord Mitsuhide said he sent you away after Honnoji. I didn't expect to see you again at Himeji Castle.
So it is you.
There's our target.
The weapons stockpiled in the temple, the men inside Himeji Castle. You are planning another attack. But why capture your own son during the rengakai? He was almost killed.
I hid him to keep him safe until my business was completed. But you complicated things. I cannot have what I want as long as Hashiba Hideyoshi and Kuroda Kanbei both live. And you.
You will not succeed. I will make sure of it.
Dennis Mirage was okay. I mean, I'd say it's worth playing at a good deal, but it wasn't anything groundbreaking by any means. Felt like DLC. Yeah, so I got jumped by a bunch of fucking shinobi here. See, I cut her fucking head off. That was the decap right there, chat. I don't know. That shit was, I was like, damn. Like a full decapitation is, I was like, that's savage, dude.
No.
How's the optimization? Game ran great. I was playing on PC. I didn't have any frames, anything. But as for like ray tracing, I don't know what they had their settings, because you gotta remember this. I was doing a remote play, so I don't know what their settings were. Obviously a lot lower than what mine will be when I play the game on my own machine. But yeah, as for like optimization wise, it ran phenomenal. You guys can see, I mean, you guys are watching it firsthand of what I played. It ran amazing. I didn't have any issues. But as for like settings, I have no clue what they had there. I was like, what was it? Ooh, I can't go in there. Yeah, this was, I was trying to figure out, I was like, man, how the hell do I get up here? Obviously, I was supposed to like sneak through the castle, but you know me, I somehow found an alternative route. But yeah, you're supposed to like go sneak through the castle and then get up into that top area. But at first I was like, oh, maybe I can like jump this. And this one I was like, you know what? Infiltrating with him is probably not the greatest idea, because he's not an infiltrating type of character. So you know what I do. Wouldn't let me switch the character. Map is big. Yeah, I showed it in the beginning of the stream too. I think I might showcase it again later on, but yeah, the map is good size. No, but yeah, that was it. Literally what went through my head right there. I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna swap characters, and then it wouldn't let me, because I think I was like mid-mission or whatever.
If I stay here, I will have to fight.
So this was me trying to be sneaky with the samurai. I was like, yo, I wonder if you could do any stealth with this guy. He's all right. One thing I see that I want to comment on is I see someone saying until they change to an original Japanese samurai, I won't buy the game. You got to remember that Yasuke is not even the main character of the game. He's not the assassin. So samurais aren't the main part of Assassin's Creed. Assassins are. And the whole assassin side of this game, which is the main part of Assassin's Creed. This isn't Ghost of Tsushima. Naoe is the main character. She is attached to the whole Assassins thing, the Brotherhood. There's a whole bunch more that you guys haven't seen because you didn't see the opening of the game. But Naoe is the main assassin. She's the one with the eagle vision. She's the one that has, I think there's some kind of Eden, like an apple or something. I don't know exactly what it is because I didn't get to see what was in the box from the beginning, but like her family was guarding what I think to be a piece of Eden or something like that. So Yasuke's not even the main character. like of the game. The traditional Japanese shinobi is the main character of the game. She's the assassin of the game. Yasuke has it. I still don't know how their stories converge, because they are in the beginning of the game on the actual opposite sides, and then somehow their stories converge. I didn't get to see that part. Like I said, I only got to play their introduction, and then I got to play this. But yeah, it was the samurai aspect of the game. He's not even the original character, or I would say the main character.
You have something to discuss?
Yes, my lord. About Lord Hideye.
The young lord?
On his way back to the province of Bizen, the home of his father, Lord Okita Naoye, the same man behind the attack at the rengakai.
He kidnapped his own son.
The attack at the rengakai was aimed at me.
With Hideye caught in the middle.
He has stationed a private force at Himeji Castle, a backup plan for a meeting he never planned to attend.
This is a serious allegation. Though, you gain nothing from fabricating the truth.
You cannot meet Lord Naoye in Himeji. Call off the meeting and your guards.
That would tip our hand. We will lose the opportunity to strike.
Your safety is paramount, my lord.
No. My safety is a secondary. Stopping Ukita Naoye is more important. Whatever happens that night must stay within the walls of Himeji Castle.
Lord Kanbei, as long as he remains in Himeji Castle, Lord Naoye will have the upper hand.
One cannot parry a blade they do not expect to strike.
Lord Kanbei is right. We have the element of surprise. Lord Naoye's men will not see us coming. But to leave you alone with him...
No. I must find out what he thinks he stands to gain. And I must be willing to take what he fears to lose.
Lord Naoye has plenty to lose besides his son. If you bring Lord Hideye into this, then our deal is off.
I will talk to Ukita Naoye in terms he can understand and appreciate. Make our preparations.
No, but yeah, so this is one of the big infiltration things that we're about to do here. Obviously, I play as the assassin. I have a ton of fun. So I do want to bring up two things. So the one thing is a lot of people, you know, because even me, I was like with Yasuke, like I was like, how does he fit into the story? And all I got to say is a lot of the stuff that you guys are hearing people say about the game prior, these people have never played the game. They are literally basing all of their assumptions off of history. You know, this is a video game, it's not history, but they're basing things off history, and they're basing things off a trailer. Okay, they don't even know how the game starts. So me, as somebody who played the game, I seen how they introduce Yasuke into the game. When I tell you that it makes sense when you see it, it's very, very well done. How they introduce Yasuke into the, you know, where he came from, his background, why he's even a character in the game. It makes perfect sense when you play the game. For those people that are sitting here, blah, blah, they don't know what the hell they're talking about because they never played the game, and they don't even know how he was introduced as a character, why he's even here. But when you play the game, and you see the whole thing, you'll be like, oh, okay, well, now that makes sense. I understand why he's here. I understand why there's this huge dude who wouldn't be here, you know, is here. It completely makes sense. And like I said, I personally thought they did a really, really good job in how they introduced them. I wish I could have showcased that part, because that was actually one of my favorite parts of the showcase I got to do. But that was the one part of the game that they obviously didn't want us to show. But But that part was sick. It was super, super cool, like how they introduced both characters. But again, like I said, it will all make more sense once you see the actual game. And that's pretty much, I'll just leave that at that. Now, when I infiltrated this castle, though, my demoist wasn't exactly sure, and I wasn't sure. I was just trying to play, but because of the way the game is structured, like for the demo that we were playing, they put up a bunch of invisible walls so we couldn't like go outside of them. And the one thing I ran into, and I even brought up to him because it was the one thing I was like, it felt a little weird because there was no markers telling me where to go, and then it felt like everywhere I was trying to go, there was invisible walls. So you're gonna see in this portion of the mission here, I run into a lot of invisible walls because I'm trying to like, me as a stealth player, where some people try to go like straight through, I was trying to like stick to the very outer edges and, you know, the paths of least resistance, but there was invisible walls out everywhere. And I was like, this feels really, really weird. And that was one of the only things that I noticed about this specific mission that I was like, and you guys will be able to see it firsthand when we get in here, and we'll kind of talk about it a little more.
I don't know whether Lord Kanbei is a genius or a fool. I'll leave. Wait for me at the Honmaru.
Well, the walls weren't invisible. They were definitely visible, but you guys know what I mean. They were visible, invisible walls.
Lord Naoya's shinobi will be hidden in plain sight, like the Miko.
So initially I had to kill 3 targets, and it says where every single one of them are in the castle. So I had to go hunt them down and, you know, do my assassin thing. But that's all the information they give you. One is in the training ground, one is in the northern garden, and one stands watch near a big tree. That's all you got, chat. But you guys see me, I'm already trying to look for avenues of approach. This was me trying to get like an overview of the area.
There are hidden samurai tonight who do not wear the Ukita clan pattern. Fake guards among Himeji's regulars.
But yeah, the movement, the controls feel good. Especially that hook. Yeah, that hook is so good. One of my targets was actually here. This was the training ground. I actually skipped this because I wasn't paying attention. And I actually go around for like 5 minutes trying to figure out that I had to come back here. My target literally was right over there, and I freaking missed him. But you see that wall? I don't know if you guys, you'll see it later on. Bob, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, bro. Everybody, see that wall right there? I kept running into those.
A shinobi disguised as a servant, trained to blend in. I cannot trust what I see, but rather what is concealed. No servant would carry a tanto, concealed or otherwise. That one won't be a problem anymore.
First target already down. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be spending probably a lot of time playing this character. Like I said, she's one of my favorite assassins. She feels so dope. Even her like main fighting style is really cool. Like outside of stealth. Yeah, the grappling hook is really cool. You can do like, see, so this is where I was like, where the hell am I? I was like, there's freaking invisible walls all over the place. I was trying to figure out where the hell to go. But the grappling hook is so cool. You can do grappling hook assassinations and stuff. It's gonna be the YouTube shorts and shit that people do in this game are gonna be crazy. But you see, I'm saying how like for some reason it wouldn't let me go down on that side, and I'm like, why? Like what is going on here? Like. I used the chain weapon later on, Max. Yeah.
A shinobi disguised as a cook. I hope Tokubei's information is correct. I should get a closer look.
All right, here's another target.
It's him.
So I was like, man, this is gonna be a little bit high profile. But then I was like, I don't know, it's kind of dark. I might be okay. But then that guy was there. I was like, should I risk it? Should I risk it? And I was like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna hit him with the knife.
One target down.
Because I was gonna jump down and assassinate him. I was like, you know what? I got these throwing knives, dude. Let me use these things. Yeah, this is my own gameplay that we recorded. So at this point, like I said, I would have already had all three of my the parkour is so sick. I would already had all three of my targets, but I bypassed one of them. So I was kind of like walking around trying to figure out where I was like, where the hell is this last one at? You see what I'm saying? So then I got to this point. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And then that's why I asked him. I actually paused the game and I was like, bro, I was like, what's up with these walls? I was like, I feel like they're all over the place. And he was like, yeah. He was like, I don't know if it has to do with the demo or if it's just the story locked area. And I was like, all right. And I just kept going. Because that was the first thing I asked. I was like, yo, why is there? I was like, there's so many damn walls everywhere. So I was waiting for the guy to go back to his station. And I was like, all right, I'm good. Yeah, so you can run up the wall and then grapple to get up even higher. It's really cool. The grappling hook is they did a really good job with it in this. Can you invert XY axis? I don't see why you wouldn't be able to, Tariq. You can in pretty much any game. That's more of a controller thing. I don't play that way, so I don't know. I've never done it before in my life. But I don't see why you wouldn't be able to. This is me acting like an idiot. My target's right behind me the whole time. Do I gotta go down there? There, I was like, oh, there's my target. Yeah, I'm excited for KCD too. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. How I got, yeah, I got invited by Ubisoft, Max. Obviously, being a YouTuber,
that guard.
They gave me
a
opportunity to play the game early.
I found my target.
Easy.
That should be all of them. Yasuke will be at the Homaru.
Lee, thank you so much for the 33 months, dude. Nah, it was good, man. It was a good time. Should have just knifed that dude.
Taken care of Naoya's hidden shinobi. Did his samurai prove troublesome?
Nothing I could not handle. Now, we have to get to Lord Kanbei before something happens to him.
Maybe Lord Kanbei has already talked Naoya to death, and all his men prowling the area.
Yes, you can put out lanterns.
I'll clear out Naoya's men surrounding the meeting area. Can you stand watch here?
I will meet you at the meeting area when you are finished.
Paul, thank you for the gifted, bro.
There will be more of them.
Somebody asked if you could blow out the lanterns and stuff, though. Yeah, you can put the fires out. Almost got spotted right there. I was like, damn it. Casper, what's going on? This is my first time in the whole playthrough I actually use a tool. Yeah, you got like noisemakers, you got shurikens, and you have smoke bombs when you're playing as her, and I didn't use fucking any of them. I was like, nah, let me use this smoke bomb, dude, actually.
I can't go in. That would put Lord Kanbei in danger.
See a ninja taking out all the other ninja. Ninja assassin, baby.
The matter of our borders, the ceasefire with the Mori to the west, must be enforced.
And what of the rengakai?
We have also uncovered information on the man who ordered the attack. Soon, we will bring him to justice.
What can you tell me of this man?
A man of high standing from Chugoku. He came to Harima to plot my assassination. But to what end, I cannot fathom. Lord Naoye, what say you?
Some claim you can see the future, Lord Kanbei. That you are the brains behind Lord Hideyoshi's successes. You tell me.
To prevent Lord Hideyoshi's victory on the battlefield. To claim Harima for yourself and your Shadow League.
You will die by seppuku in this room, and Hashiba Hideyoshi's stake in Harima will die with you.
All this for another crumb of power. And yet your son, his safety was secondary to your objective. My men are tending to his wounds as we speak. He is in good hands. Our hands.
Bastard. He's threatening to harm Lord Hideye.
your action will be met with a bloodbath. My forces have taken control of this castle.
Your men are all dead. Your conspiracy dismantled. You are trapped.
And you are trapped here with me. Was it worth it, Kuroda Kanbei? Throwing away your life to gloat?
Finally.
Your son is a bright, intelligent boy. He looks up to you, worries about you. And he is right too. Lord Hideyoshi will never forgive you. And by extension, he will never forgive your son. Do what is right.
I have your word. My life for his.
Your life for his.
So, you are the ones who sold my son, so he could be wielded against me.
Put the weapon down, Naoya.
No matter. I am not to be disturbed in the Tenshu. There is one thing I have left to do.
Yes, my lord.
The path to the Tenshu will be guarded.
Yasuke, it'll be quicker if I go.
I saw the look of a man ready to die. What happens next is up to you, Naoya.
I have some words for you, Kanbei. Try not to die while I handle Ukita Naoya. I need to go to the top of the Tenshu. That's where Ukita Naoya ran to.
Nobunaga Samurai is here. Lord Naoya made no mention.
But yeah, so at this point, I was actually because in the intro you get to play as her, but you get to like straight fight, and her fighting style is really cool. You know, with the backwards katana and stuff like that. So I think I sneak past this part, but once I get inside, I think I do a little bit more fighting because yeah, her fighting style is quite interesting. Y'all so why I gotta bring a race into any of this? It has nothing to do with him being a black guy or any. Yeah, people nowadays, man, y'all can't just let games be games and people be people. We gotta label everything. But no, I played her because she's an assassin, and I prefer the assassin playstyle over the samurai playstyle. Even though obviously Yasuke's in the game. Where some people, you know, who might favor games like Ghost of Tsushima and playing as samurai, they might want to play as a samurai all the time. I like Assassin's Creed for Assassin's Creed. I like playing as an assassin. So even in my main playthrough, when I play the game, I'm going to favor the assassin more because that's just my personal play style. I just enjoy it a lot more. But yeah, no, but as for, like I said, as for Yasuke and being in the game, he fits perfect. Like the way they introduce his character is done really well. And I see people, like this random like 6'3", 4 guy walks up. If that just means you're not paying attention to the game, but there's like other Asian, Japanese brute characters that are just as big as Yasuke is, if not bigger. But there's nobody saying anything about that. You know what I mean? There's other characters in the game that are hulking giant. I mean, they're even in Ghost of Tsushima. You look at, they got the brute characters and they're just really big. And that's what Yasuke is. He's a brute character. He's just a big dude. But there are also characters in the game that are just as big as him. I fought a few of them earlier. They hold the big maces. But yeah, so it's really not as I guess you could say immersion breaking. Once you play the game and you know the story, you'll be like, it fits really well. Yeah, this was me trying out some more of the like little tools.
What is happening?
No escape now. He's trapped inside the Tenshu.
But yeah, this I was up here and I was like, yo, how do I get in this building? Because there's nowhere that shows you like where to enter. So you gotta like really look around. Why is there an annoying white line around the car? Have you never played Assassin's Creed before, Blanca? That white line's been in every... You could turn it off if you want to, but it's just a line that shows that you're in stealth. That's been in every single Assassin's Creed game since 2, I believe. It might even have been in the first one also. Right here, I found the window. It's like, oh, it's right here.
I'm in. Next, I must find Lord Naoye.
So that's why I went prone for the first time. I was like,
She must be stopped.
the smoke bombs are so good, dude. And that's when I was like, oh, look at it. You can see little fucking trap doors on the floor and stuff.
I'll find another way.
Yeah, Andy, this was it was a demo I got to play with Ubisoft. But I got to record my gameplay, so I thought that was a dude standing there, chat. Like literally, and I was like, oh, it's a suit of armor. Are there options to turn off or down hints? Yeah, for sure. Kai, that's in a lot of Ubisoft games where you can make the guidance like really, really helpful or really not helpful at all. Those throwing the kunai are they're so good.
What was that? Don't let the shinobi go! He must be stopped! You'll regret challenging me. I lost sight of them. Hey.
See any of the blowguns in the game? No, I didn't. I'm not even 100% on what the story's about. Yeah, because I see people ask, do I know what the plot of the game is? You get introduced to like the initial opening of the game, but then, like I said, I got jumped to like this like mid-game random storyline. So I still don't even really know exactly what the story's about.
A floor trap. I can use it to go up.
Of course. Escape was never an option.
Then why did you run?
I wanted some privacy. To finally read Hideya's words.
He's cornered. One of us should be enough. They killed your daimyo.
They killed your father.
Well, you guys said there's lag. The heck, man? So, as you guys can see, we made it to the top of the tower. Are we still lagging? We made it to the top of the tower, and now we got to fight this guy. And it obviously gives you the option again to choose who you want to play as, you know, for the fight. It's better now. Okay. I was just giving a sec because I don't want you guys to miss the fight. I don't want the episode to be all, especially those guys watching this back on the playback. I want it to be nice and clear for you. And what I'm also going to probably do, chat, is I'm going to just upload the video of the gameplay without me over here. So if you guys just kind of want to watch a clean, straight playthrough of, you know, what I've showcased here, I'm probably just going to upload that too for you guys to watch. All right, does it seem, are we done skipping around? All right. But obviously I pick
I'll do it.
Naoe.
I will join you when you are finished.
I know, Andy, almost 3 years, dude.
Could you give me one more moment?
I let him finish.
The yellow flower blooms. Seeds wake up in the black earth. Spring fears not the fall.
Hideye stands up.
He writes from the heart. He fights for our clan in his own way, just as I did when I was his age. I should have read this earlier. Shall we? One last kill for the Shinbakufu. Then I will do what is needed.
Yeah, her hand-to-hand style is sick. She's actually a really good fighter too.
Tell me where the box is.
With the Tatsu would prove he is worthy of the power he desires.
How?
Don't know. Never cared for it. In situ, I only wanted to see downfall of Kakushiba Ikki to ensure my goals would not be interrupted in Harima.
Killing Lord Kanbei was only part of it. But it was not about power for you, was it?
I had power, and yet I was powerless to bring my son home. Never realized I never lost him. The Tatsu power will never... It cannot give him what he wants.
Yasuke, let me do this.
So again, here's the choices. You guys know me. I'm not a savage. So I spared him.
Abandon your service to the Tatsu. Be a father to Hideye. I know the value of one.
If only. Lord Hideyoshi will never forgive me. As long as I live, I am a danger to Hideye.
You're sure about this?
Tell Hideye. Tell him. The black earth glistens with the promise of dead leaves. Spring, fear not the fall.
Man, that shit was juicy as fuck, dude.
Kanbei, I thought we agreed Lord Hideye was off limits.
Look how big that dude is right there, chat.
I heeded your words now.
See how big that dude
Hurting
was?
the boy was never an option.
He's bigger than Yasuke.
Lord Naoya insisted on keeping our alliance strong. And now, it will continue with the new head of the Ukita clan. To save Hideye's life, I had to convince Lord Naoya to give up his own.
And what of Lord Hideyoshi's wrath?
Contained. Aside from us, no one else will know what has transpired.
What should I tell Hideye?
What he needs to hear.
Tell him the truth. He will need to grow into the man he is meant to be.
Lord Kanbei, and new friends. I hope I wasn't too much trouble for you all.
Nonsense, young lord. Here, Naoya accompanied your father in his last moments.
My father. What did he say to you?
Now, see, because I chose that option to spare him, I got the extra dialogue for the father. I can recite what the father said. So I'm going to get a different, ending with the kid here compared to somebody else. Because I've seen somebody say choice denied. Like, granted, I tried to spare him, and then like he wanted to die, obviously, anyways. But I got the dialogue option where now I can actually recite the stanza from the father, and you'll see what happens with the kid. But Swanee, thank you so much, brother, for the super chat. Not a savage dude, shoots dogs, leaves old people to die, kills nuns, blasts companions in the back, says he's... I never did even like half of that stuff, Swanee. I did like maybe one or two things on that list, dude. How you doing though, man? It's good to see you, brother. All right. So I recite the stanza.
The black earth glistens with the promise of dead leaves. Spring, fear not the fall.
He read it. Thank you.
So I made that little kid's day, dude.
Poor boy. We will look after him.
It will give him peace, but not much else.
I hope you act in his interest. Goodbye, Lord Kanbei.
So that right there was the end of the actual like play test where I there's more, but that was the end of like the storyline that they gave us access to. So and I had extra time, so they were pretty much like you can go around, kind of explore the map, and like see stuff. So that's where now you guys are gonna kind of see me just go around doing some exploring. There was some other like little world mini games and things that they said they were available. So I was like, I'm gonna go check out as much as I can. And that's what I ended up doing at this point as I kind of went around. All right. Yeah, I don't know what's been happening the past few days, chat. I even had my ISP provider come out yesterday. They checked my internet. Everything's good. So we don't know if it's a combination of just bad weather or something that's been going on over the past few days. But yeah, it's been pretty rough. I'm gonna wait a few minutes to see if we're if it's any smoother. Yeah, it looks blurry as shite though. Or is it, maybe we're okay. But as I was saying, I got to play and then I came back to this portion and then they allowed me to kind of free roam the world, go around and explore. And that's what I did. And that's actually where I started. I realized that there's like multiple different weapons that you can use, multiple different play styles, like the skill system. That's all kind of what I discovered. And I even used the little like assassin takedown thing at this point. But I think we might be okay. So I'll let this roll. But there's a certain world event that can only be done as the samurai, so I ended up swapping over to the samurai to do the event.
I wonder, does this mean Lord Hashiba Hideyoshi's campaign is going well?
But it's a beautiful, like you guys see the environment, it looks really, really good. With the freaking sakura trees and stuff. But yeah, here's another look at the map. As you guys know, it's quite big. So you guys are going to see just how big like some of these areas are. But we pretty much everything that we did today was in that little area right there, which is crazy to think how much more map there is. Now, obviously, I can't get into too much about how like the game started, but there's a bunch of baddies that I think are like one or so in each province that you're gonna have to go after. But yeah, the map is quite big. Bigger than the Origins map? Yeah, from what I've seen and what I played, it definitely seems bad. I don't think obviously it's bigger than Valhalla or Odyssey, but it's definitely up there in size. Oh, so this is somebody asked if you could buy food. I think this is a
Care for some somen? Best noodles across the land, besides my sister's udon.
I got some. It was a quest item, and I got new rations there. And I actually don't know. It said quest item, and I was like, I wonder if that like will come up later on. The Arkham games are the best games ever, according to experts. I've heard that. I've heard that, Fred, for sure, brother. But look at this shit, chat. It's gorgeous, man. Yeah, they got like the rice patties and stuff. Like, it reminds me a lot. I honestly, I already know I'm going to trigger some people in the community by saying this, but it's my personal opinion. I love Ghost of Tsushima. Don't get me wrong, game is phenomenal, but the world felt quite empty. You didn't really see stuff like this in Ghost of Tsushima, where there was fields with people working in them. Shit. I don't like it, it just wasn't like that. There were some beautiful landscapes, but it didn't feel lived in. There was a lot of barren, open, empty land that was only really filled with enemies here and there. And then obviously you've seen civilians in the town, but the map was empty. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I played the game twice, you know what I mean? This environment definitely felt a bit more lived in than Ghost of Tsushima, 100% hands down. Yeah, I could have walked down into the field if I wanted to, for sure. Kids must be upstairs watching fucking Coco Melon or something, chat. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on the past few days. It's been pretty bad, like lag wise. Like last time we were able to play, you know, we were able to play Project Zomboid pretty smooth. We didn't really have any issues. You know, I feel like it's just like this time of day, man. I don't know what's going on. Because it seems like everything's good, and then once we get like mid-afternoon, it's just like No, it's definitely something on my end, chat. It has to be. I don't know what it is exactly, but it has to be something on my end because yeah, it just makes no sense. We did have a lot of dropouts and ins and stuff when they came and checked out my internet. But they swapped out my router and we ran speed tests and everything looked good. So there's just like, it's one of those situations. It's like, oh yeah, my shit's broke, and then the guy comes to fix it, and then all of a sudden it's working fine again. It just shit makes no sense. But like I said, guys, what I will end up doing is I'm going to upload this as a video for you guys. So you guys will be able to just kind of watch all the gameplay, without my 2 cents. So if you guys kind of want to sit back and just take it in, like I will be actually preparing that. Let me see. Yeah, they don't offer fiber in my area, unfortunately. The heck? Yeah, they unfortunately don't offer fiber in my area. Okay, so let me give me 1 sec, guys. Give me 1 sec before we do this. 1 sec. All right. So let's see. Are we good, chat? I just want to get the rest of this video played for you guys. And then, like I said, I'll be uploading that other one. Yep, still lagging. All right. Okay. So like I said, I'm going to upload this and then we'll see.